Bayelsa, with its many rivers, creeks, lakes, streams and the Atlantic Ocean, is a beautiful state. But these features no doubt make road construction in most areas a difficult and expensive venture. And so, in February 2020, when His Excellency Senator Douye Diri assumed office as governor, he inherited a state where the headquarters of 3 local government areas, namely Bras, Oporoma and Ekeremor, were not connected by roads and could only be accessed by traveling on water. To improve on the situation, Governor Diri's administration put together a policy aimed at providing the right quality and quantity of road infrastructure that will help propel the state's speedy development and enable its people prosper. Within 3 years, the administration awarded contracts for the construction of several roads, including the 3 senatorial roads which will link 3 of its local government headquarters to the capital city, Yenagoa. The roads, namely Nimbe Brass Road for the Bayelsa East Senatorial District, Yenagoa Oporoma Road for the Central Senatorial District, and the Sagbama Ekeremor Road for the West Senatorial District, are all federal government roads which have remained on the drawing board for more than 60 years without getting constructed. Conscious of the fact that the absence of these major roads have contributed in a major way to holding down the state's development, Governor Diri commenced a simultaneous and aggressive execution of these road projects.
At no point in time in the history of the creation of Bayelsa State that a government has been able to embark on 3 major road projects, the 3 senatorial roads at the same time, and succeeding in delivering on the 3 major senatorial roads. The one for the West have been delivered, waiting for commissioning. The one for Central, we have reached Angiama. The bridge is ongoing and contracts have been awarded, mobilization made for Oporoma. And for the East, the Nimbe Brass Road, 30% of the contractual amount have also been paid to the contractor.
Under the leadership of His Excellency Senator Douye Diri, Bayelsa State is now a big work site. But Governor Diri does not just sit at his desk waiting to receive briefings about ongoing projects. The quintessential leader and shrewd public administrator is regularly at work sites to monitor, give direction and ensure that the projects are not only completed on time but also meet the prescribed standards.
So I need to see the piling going on. You understand? Then everybody will know that work is going on. You know that it was vice president of the country that came here, so you cannot fail us. From the river, if you channel the water through those culverts, it is going to affect other communities. If the water is flowing back to the river,
it flows this way.
Back to the river, that will be better. You know, when you do well, I also commend you. And the areas that you are not doing well, I will also point it out.
Yes. Your Excellency.
I know you have your own challenges, but you have to overcome those challenges. Well, by our agreement, by now you are supposed to be in a library or something, in the asphalt.
Actually, the only problem we faced was the haulage of stone base. Now we increased our fleet. We have
increased your fleet.
We have more than 40 trailers working just for this project. 40 trailers hauling every day.
Am I owing you on this project? No.
Not all.
I'm not owing you.
Of course not.
So you are owing me?
Yes, we are owing you good work.
The cost implication of the roads is enormous, and in view of the low revenue portfolio of the state, only a determined leader like Governor Douye Diri, whose words are his bonds, could dare venture into undertaking these road projects. The results of this act of courage are now available for all to see. The Sagbama Ekeremor Road, inherited from the previous administration, has been completed and in use. The 42-kilometer road, which cost over 30 billion naira, runs from Tororua in Sagbama local government area to Ekeremor main town. It has 6 bridges, culvert and spurs that lead to some adjoining communities.
For the Western Senatorial Road, the past administration started it, did a reasonable work on the road, and when the Prosperity administration came on board, the governor felt, because of the importance of the road to the people of Sagbama and Ekeremor local government areas, it must be continued. And so, we continue with the contractors. They were out of sight, but they were called back. And 6 bridges were constructed within the 2 years of the Prosperity administration on the road. Stabilization was done on some sections of it. Asphalts, stone base was placed and asphalt have been done. The 2 layers of asphalt have been laid on the road. And the length from where the Prosperity administration started to Ekeremor is 42 kilometers.
With the completion of the Sagbama Ekeremor Road, Governor Diri has fulfilled yet another campaign promise. Over 34 communities in Sagbama and Ekeremor local government area are now getting their first ever connection on land via a road.
So suffer, now they suffer, but now, when the road come, because they enjoy the road well. Now they wear slippers, anything when we wear, they wear am. We not they suffer again. We can't enjoy the road. With the enter machine they go bush. With the enter motor they go bush. Before we not the enter before, but now governor try you.
Enjoy the road well. Our cassava we just put up for road, carry go house. Firewood we just put up for road, carry go house. Well, I can well. Make it the governor with president everybody. Make it go up. May God bless them well as they do for us.
Commuters from Ekeremor have also been rescued from their awkward experience of traveling through the neighboring Delta state by water before reconnecting to their communities in Bayelsa state. With the completion of the road, Ekeremor indigents now have a sense of pride. The new road, which is a pleasure ride, has not only cut down travel distance and time, it has also reduced transport fares.
Formerly, when we were traveling from Yanangwa down to Ekeremor, we do enter vehicle from Yanangwa down to Ogbogbene, and we paid 2,500. From Ogbogbene down here, we paid 1,500. So it amounted to like 5,000. But now we are paying only 3,000 to reach Ekeremor main town.
Now that we have motor road, it's very easy. So people that are coming from Yanagwa, there's no need to pass through Delta, then back to Bayelsa again. It's just straight, just one-way journey. And even for now, when I want to buy goods, sometimes I do spend 3 days. I'll sleep in Yanagwa one day, then I'll go to Aba, then I'll come back to Yanagwa the second day, then the third day before I will reach Ekeremor. But now I'll spend only 2 days. Sometimes only 1 day. So it has also reduced my days and also the cost of production.
In a few years, indigents and commuters going to the Brass Island will also undertake a pleasure ride as aggressive work has commenced on the Nimbe Brass Road. The contractor handling the project has been paid 16 billion naira, which is 30% of the contract sum. Clearing has been done on the first phase of the road, which spans 21 kilometers, while dredging and sand filling is also ongoing.
This is the Nimbe Brass project, a 21-kilometer project, including 10 bridges. Our plan is to dredge around 100,000 cubic per month in order to cover the full alignment with sharp sand before we can start proceeding to concrete works, mainly culvert works and bridge works. We promise the Bayelsans, the Nigerians and His Excellency that this road will be asphalted within 3 years.
This road that is being constructed to Brass Island by Governor Douye Diri will enable people who are even scared of going to the island visit their communities. Others will go as tourists because the island has a lot of untapped resources and potentials. For us who are from that place, we will be very delighted to see the road get to that place. We know what we are passing through going to the village. As I speak with you, to charter a speedboat that carries 12 persons, to charter that boat now is 70,000. Individual transport to and fro to the island, from to the island and back, is 12,000 per person. So the road, once it's completed, will bring all these costs down, and then it will open up the island to the rest of the world.
The third major road located in the Bayelsa Central Senatorial District is the Yenagoa and Oporoma Road. Work has progressed speedily on the project. A 115 meters bridge in Agobiri is already completed and the road asphalted to kilometer 21.
This community in particular, we are very happy. Angiama, we are very happy by Governor construct this road. Although the road was not connected to this community, but by his doing, he did it for us. The let Angiama should also benefit, and we are benefiting now. You see this park, we are not this way before, but now you see parked motors are here, keke is here, bike is here for his good doing. So I thank God, and by the special grace of God, we will also give him our support.
Construction work on a 630-meter bridge that will connect Angiama and Oporoma has begun, and government expects that the road will be delivered on schedule.
Now, where we are standing here is at kilometer 22. And since 2020, we're starting working from Igibri, that is kilometer 11 to here. So it means in the last 2 years, we've done 11 kilometers of the road, and also including the one bridge in Agobiri area. That bridge, the total length is 150 meters. And the bridge now we are working here is Angiama Bridge. The total length for this bridge is 630 meters. And the next section from here, from this bridge to Oporoma and Ottawa, we still have around 10 kilometers and also 2 bridges. If everything goes smooth as we are planned, in the next 2 years we can complete this project and handing over to the government.
And very soon we'll be driving to Oporoma without any badge to cross our cars, which is the headquarters of Southern Ijaw local government area. So if that happens, we have succeeded with Ekeremor, and then we will now succeed with Southern Ijaw. The only other headquarters left is Brass. And our policy of opening up and accessing our local government headquarters by road is about 90% complete. Particularly this bridge is so important to the people and to the government. If we achieve the construction of this bridge at record time, then we are sure of several communities that will be linked by road in Southern Ijaw local government area. So all we appeal for is their continued support in all ramifications.
Governor Diri's administration's policy of providing life-changing infrastructure is not limited to the 3 senatorial roads. For instance, the Tororua, Bolorua, Kabiama, Amatolo, Torebini Road, for which government has committed 5 billion naira, is ongoing. The Ogu Akaba Okodi Road, for which more than 4 billion naira have been paid to the contractor, is also steadily being executed, while work on Road 24 opposite Prosco has commenced. Furthermore, 20 internal roads within Yenagoa, the capital city, have been completed, while 34 other internal roads are being constructed. 30 other internal rigid pavement roads situated outside the state capital are also being worked on by the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure. The Bayelsa state government, under the leadership of His Excellency Senator Douye Diri, is also constructing projects across the state to ameliorate the impact of future floods and provide flood control mechanisms around roads and other infrastructure damaged by the unprecedented flooding that occurred last year.
The Prosperity Administration, after the floods of 2022, decided to carry out rehabilitation works on the roads that were badly damaged. And I can authoritatively say that it's costing Bayelsa state government over 12 billion naira to rehabilitate the roads that were badly damaged.
Presently, 8 major roads linking several communities are also being worked on. For instance, in Ogbia local government area, one of such roads heavily impacted by the 2022 flood is the Onuebum-Otuoke Road. The road was made impassable with its surface destroyed during the flood, thus exposing commuters and vehicles to needless accidents. The road is now a new construction as the old road has been excavated while sand filling is ongoing. The Yenagoa-Elebele Road has also witnessed reconstruction. Currently, the sharp bend and blind spots on the road, which often resulted into serious accidents and needless loss of lives, have been diverted to eliminate preventable accidents, while aged and rickety metal culverts along the road have now been replaced with concrete culverts. Unlike in the past, residents that live by the road will also not experience flooding of their homes, as the new culverts will allow for easy flow of water. Another road being rehabilitated by the state government following the aftermath of the 2022 flooding is the Miringi Road. 2 triple-cell culverts have been constructed at strategic points on the road to prevent it from flooding. In addition, the damaged Opokuma Road in Kolokuma-Pokuma local government area is being rehabilitated with 3 additional culverts that will evacuate water and prevent flooding of the adjacent communities.
I'm standing on the old culverts constructed few years ago by the same government, the Prosperity Administration government, under His Excellency Senator Douye Diri. The new one you see here, the new culverts at the right-hand side, and 2 other ones by this same Pokmakland/Sabageria Road, is constructed to help us ameliorate our suffering. This culvert, as good as it is, the volume of waters that passed through were so much that it destroyed other aspects of the road. Hence, the government thought it wise to help us by constructing these ones to see how it will not allow such repeat itself again and save the road for subsequent floods that will come. It's not only a road rehabilitation, but flood control culverts. This is what has been done here. So it's a 6-meter distance protection that has been constructed here.
Furthermore, the Amasoma Road, which was one of the most impacted during the 2022 flood, is also undergoing repairs. In addition to the existing bridges, 3 new culverts have been constructed at various points, while damaged portions of the road are being fixed. In Sagbama local government area, the Bolorua Road has also been provided with 2 culverts at the flood-prone portions of the road, while the Odi Trofani Road, which was also severed by last year's flood, has also been provided with additional culverts. The reconstruction and rehabilitation of roads across the 8 local government areas in the state is having a positive impact on the citizenry, given that it facilitates mobility, which is critical to economic development and wealth creation. Another impact is that the displacement of residents from their homes at the peak of the seasonal flood will be reduced. But the mandate of the State Ministry of Works and Infrastructure extends beyond road construction. To promote night economy and improve security, many streets within the state have also been provided with solar-powered street lights. Communities outside the capital city have also been provided with street lights. They include Amasoma, Sangana, Ayamasa, Sampo, Alebiri, Ebidibi, among others. Governor Diri's administration is also executing urban renewal projects in Yenagoa to give the city an ambience of a real state capital. For instance, the urban renewal project executed at the Etegwe Tombia roundabout has turned the hitherto den of criminals into a nice sit-out space beautified with flowers. The age-long traffic gridlock along the corridor has also been eased off with the expansion and redesigning of the roundabout. The icing on the cake of the urban renewal agenda is the recent delineation of some large expanse of land in Yenagoa. The area, which forms part of the new Yenagoa city, is aimed at creating a planned, modern, beautiful and efficient city. In addition, over the last 3 years, Governor Diri's government, through the Ministry of Works, has built and completed several projects. These include the dualized Ecumenical Center Road, which is now completed. It stands as an example of the quality of roads that Governor Diri's administration is committed to providing. Lane 1, phases 1 and 2 of the Yenagoa AIT Outer Ring Road have also been completed. The Opolu-Etegwe end of DSP Alamiesia Expressway, as well as the Igbedi Road, which was recently extended by 1 kilometer, have also been completed. Others are the Judges' Quarters in Opolu, the Ernest Dikoli Media Complex, and the Finance House. Based on these many transformative and impactful projects, Bayelsans and other residents agree that in the area of works and infrastructure, Governor Douye Diri is hitting the right notes and delivering on his campaign promises. He is indeed leading his people on the path to prosperity.